Hey guys, it is Christian here, and today I'm here to film my final Golden Globe winner predictions. Before I get into this, please like, subscribe, and tell me what you think of these winner predictions, and tell me your own in the comment section. The Golden Globes are on Tuesday, and I just decided today I'll just give my final predictions on what I think will win all the categories. We're only doing the movie categories, so yeah. Let's get started. We're gonna work our way to Best Picture drama. We're gonna start with Best Non-English Language Film. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front from Germany, Argentina 1985 from Argentina, Close from Belgium, Decisionally from Japan, from South Korea, and RRR from India. I think this is looking like it's gonna go to RRR. This has a song nomination. None of these other films have other nominations. I guess there's a little bit of room for an upset, maybe like All Quiet could win, or just I don't think Decision to Leave is really a Globes thing. It's really a Globes movie. I think the Oscars would be more likely to go for that than the Globes. I think the Globes are a little more likely to go for something like bigger, like All Quiet. But I still think RRR has the edge here, mainly because of its song nomination. I didn't even think it was gonna get, but it has it, and it's now locked in the category. So, yeah, I think RRR will take the award. Pretty much all I have to say there. Best Original Song. The nominees are Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing, Ciao Papa from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Naatu again from RRR. I think this is gonna be Hold My Hand or Lift Me Up. Maybe Naatu could maybe win, but I don't think the Globes would be as likely to go for that. So I'm mostly going between Lift Me Up and Hold My Hand. Lift Me Up, I mean, it's Rihanna, it's from Black Panther, it's a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. I think it has all that going for it, and it could win. And then also Top Gun Maverick is Top Gun Maverick. It's probably, and Lady Gaga is really well liked by the HFPA, very respected by them. And the movie is just bigger overall. And Lift Me Up does kind of feel like, the race in last year when we thought that Top Gun Hold My Hand was going to be the front run, like the clear front runner, but then another song took it over. That song being Be Life from King Richard. This year that song could be Lift Me Up from Black Panther, and Hold My Hand could maybe just be the front runner all along. But I think this is a little bit more of like a good comparison. See You Again from Furious 7, which was not nominated at the Oscars. Lift Me Up will be nominated. Was also a tribute to another actor, Paul Walker, obviously, rest in peace. And Writings on the Wall was a Bond song by Sam Smith. Sam Smith, I don't think was as known as like Wiz Khalifa, but the movie I think was a bigger Oscar contender, even though that was the movie's only nomination at the end of the day. The movie, I think it's just like the fact that it was a Bond song just proves that they liked it, and they just want to give it the award. Like, I think that fact that it's like a tribute doesn't really mean much. And also, Lady Gaga's really well liked by the HFPA. She didn't win in drama actress that year, but that's because Glenn Close was like having an overdue narrative. So yeah, I think it's gonna go to Hold My Hand, and I think Hold My Hand might as well have just been the original song frontrunner all along. I do think it is probably gonna win the Oscar as well. Best Original Score. The nominees are The Banshees of Inisherin, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Women Talking, Babylon, and The Fabelmans. Babylon. This feels pretty easy. It's the biggest score, the most bombastic score, the baitiest score. A lot of people are trying to predict The Fabelmans. I don't even think that's gonna win at all. And Women Talking, they hated Women Talking. I think the runner-up could be Pinocchio. Like that, I think that could maybe win, but I think it's Babylon. Best Animated Feature nominees are Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Inu-Oh, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and Turning Red. This Pinocchio. This is easy. Moving on. It's like has a score and a song nomination. None of these other movies have any other nominations. Goodbye. Best Screenplay nominees are Tar, Everything Ever All at Once, The Banshees of Inisherin, Women Talking, and The Fabelmans. I think this is looking like Banshees or Everything Everywhere. I don't think that Fabelmans is gonna get it anymore. Women Talking, they hated it, and Tar's just not gonna win. That's not happening. I think even if Everything Everywhere wins like comedy musical picture, I still think they're gonna want to give Banshees screenplay. That's what most critic awards have been doing. And the movie has 8 nominations, which I think helps it. I mean, I know Everything Everywhere has 6, but like, I think it helps that Banshees has 8, and the screenplay has been winning a lot of the critic awards. So, yeah, but I think Everything Everywhere could maybe upset, could maybe win, but I think it's gonna go to Banshees, especially like knowing what they like to give it to. They gave it to McDonagh for 3 Billboards, Green Book, Trial, Chicago 7, Belfast. They like to go with like less like genre bending stuff. They like to go with like the baitier screenplay. They like dialogue a lot. Best Supporting Actor. The nominees are Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Keoghan for the Banshees of Inisherin, Brad Pitt for Babylon, Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Eddie Redmayne for the Good News. This is Ke Huy Quan. This is easy. No one else is gonna win this. It has to be him. I know Troy Kotsur didn't win here. I know Yo Jung Yoon wasn't even nominated, but this is different because Ke Huy Quan literally hasn't lost a single award. He's just sweeping, and he's gonna continue to sweep. Now we're on to a tricky category. Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are Angela Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Dolly DeLeon for Triangle of Sadness, and Carey Mulligan for She Said. I think it's going to be Carey Mulligan. No, she's the least likely to win. It's going to be Bassett, Condon, or Curtis. Maybe a little bit of a possibility for Dolly DeLeon, but Carey Mulligan is not going to win whatsoever. Jamie Lee Curtis could win because she's Jamie Lee Curtis, and Everything Everywhere was pretty well liked by the Golden Globes. However, like, out of the 3, I just think I'm the least convinced of her taking it. Also, I don't think Everything Everywhere is going to win 3 acting awards, because it's already locked in to win 2 others. So I don't think it's going to win a 3rd one. That hasn't happened since Network in the 70s. So, yeah, I wouldn't bet my money on that happening. Carrie Condon could win, like, if they want to, like, usually they go with the person who's most likely to win the Oscar, and I have her winning the Oscar right now. And, usually when the person who wins the Oscar doesn't win, it's because they're just not nominated. Alicia Vikander was not nominated for Danish Girl, which is why Kate Winslet won. Yo Jung Yoon was not nominated for Minari, so that's why Jodie Foster won, who wasn't even an Oscar nominee. Like, I just think, but also, like, Angela Bassett, she could 100% win, I think. She already has a Golden Globe, and it's Angela Bassett. She's great in the film. Maybe her limited screen time could prevent her from winning, but, like, also, she could give, like, a speech, like, that's, like, a tribute to Chadwick Boseman and all that stuff. And in my mind, I can just see her winning. So I'm gonna actually pick Angela Bassett. I do think the close number 2, though, is Carrie Condon. I can maybe change it to her before the ceremony. Yeah, but if she, like, wins, I think she'll 100% sweep. And I'm not 100% sure if she's gonna, like, sweep. I'm not 100% sure if she's gonna get, like, SAG or anything, if she's gonna win the SAG award or anything like that. Critics' Choice could win BAFTA. I think she'll win BAFTA and then the Oscar. But yeah, I'll go with Angela Bassett, but it's not an easy call because I think Carrie Condon could take it, and maybe even Jamie Lee Curtis could maybe take it, but I just think the other 2 are way more likely than Curtis. Best Actress, Comedy or Musical, the nominees are Leslie Manville for Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, Margot Robbie for Babylon, Anya Taylor-Joy for The Menu, Emma Thompson for Good Luck to You, Leo Grand, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Easy, it's gonna be Michelle Yeoh. Margot Robbie has like a 10% chance of winning. It's gonna be Michelle Yeoh. Easy peasy. Best Actor, Comedy, Musical, another easy one, but we'll go over the nominees first. Diego Calva for Babylon, Daniel Craig for Glass Onion, Knives Out Mystery, Adam Driver for White Noise, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Ray Fiennes for the menu. This is gonna be Colin Farrell, easy peasy. These two acting, comedy musical acting categories are super easy. So yeah, that's those are locked in. I actually also think the drama ones are pretty easy as well. So I'll just go over those right now. Best Actor Drama nominees are Austin Butler for Elvis, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Hugh Jackman for The Son, Bill Nighy for Living, and Jeremy Pope for The Inspection. I think this is gonna be Austin Butler. This movie's nominated for 2 other awards. The Whale doesn't have anything else. And, like, it's just such a baity performance, to the point where, yeah, I just think he's gonna win. Could he sweep? I don't think he's gonna sweep. It's not impossible either, though, that he maybe, like, sweeps, but I don't think he'll win, like, the BAFTA or anything like that. Critics' Choice, maybe not either. I think they'll more likely go for Colin Farrell. I do think this actor race is a close race between the 2 of them. I don't think Brendan Fraser's gonna win. And it's gonna be Butler or Colin Farrell, and I think Austin Butler's just a little more likely because of how baity he is, and because Colin Farrell's not even here. Like, there you go, he just wins Golden Globe drama. Best Actress Drama, the nominees are Cate Blanchett for Tar, Olivia Colman for Empire of Light, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Ana de Armas for Blonde, and Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans. This is Cate Blanchett, easy peasy. Runner-up, I think, is Michelle Williams for Fabelmans. And also, I don't even think it's impossible that Ana de Armas could win for Blonde. As atrocious as that sounds, I don't think it's impossible. However, the category is such a no-brainer. I don't think they're gonna go against, like, the winner. Usually Best Actress will be weird if the category is, like, not a no-brainer. Well, I mean, we thought the category was a no-brainer in 2020, though, and it ended up going to Andra Day for Billie Holiday. Not like that, though. Cate Blanchett has so much respect. She's winning a good amount of critic awards. So, yeah, and also Billie Holiday, like, came out, like, right as Golden Globe voting was going on, so it was fresh through their minds and stuff. So, yeah, I think Cate Blanchett's gonna win it. I'll go out of order here. I'll do Best Picture, Comedy, and Musical first. Before Director. Nominees here are Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, and Triangle of Sadness. This is a close race between Banshees and Everything Everywhere. Banshees is gonna win Actor, could win Screenplay, and Supporting Actress. And Everything Everywhere could pretty much win every award it's nominated for potentially, but I think its safest bets are Actress and Supporting Actor. And can maybe win Screenplay, Supporting Actress, or Director. And also, I think Everything Everywhere is just a little more likely to gain number 1 votes, so I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere. Banshees could win, though. That got 8 nominations. We can't underestimate that. But, like, Everything Everywhere, I think, is just going to be, like, the movie to beat this award season. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Best Director, the nominees are James Cameron for Avatar: The Way of Water, Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis, Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans. This category is literally impossible. I think we'll take out McDonagh and Baz Luhrmann. I don't think they're gonna win, but the 3 others, like, holy crap. Steven Spielberg. I'm gonna say no to Steven Spielberg just because I know he's number 1 on Gold Derby. Everyone thinks he's gonna win because it's a movie made about himself. But the thing is, I don't really think there's a desperate need for him to win Director, and also he just hasn't been winning stuff. Like, he hasn't been winning anything. I mean, he won MBR, but that's, like, pretty much the big thing that he's won. Everyone else has pretty much been just going with the Daniels everywhere, and then Spielberg, like, feels so much like a Scorsese for The Irishman to me. It's not even funny. Same thing with the movie and picture. Spoiler alert. So I do think it is between Cameron and Daniels. James Cameron can absolutely win. Iñárritu won for The Revenant. Sam Mendes won for 1917. But those movies were, like, firmly top 3 movies in Best Picture. Or All Quiet. I think if Avatar was was winning director, I think it would win drama, and then that solidified as top 3 contender. And I don't think it has much of an easy path as getting that pick, as much as another movie that I think will win drama picture. So I'm gonna say no to that. So I'm gonna say no to James Cameron, even though he can absolutely win. And I'm just gonna say Daniels are gonna sweep. Daniels, I think this feels like a Jane Campion and a Chloe Zhao, where I'm thinking that they're gonna go for something more Globes friendly, but then boom, they just go with the critics sweeper, Richard Linklater as well. They just go with like the big critics pick, and then they just begin to sweep. Richard Linklater didn't sweep, but like the other two did. But Campion and Chloe Zhao did. And I think Daniels could pretty much be on the same trajectory. I think they could sweep. I think they could win every single award. They're gonna win Critics' Choice. They could win BAFTA. They could win DGA. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Daniels here. Hopefully this pays off, and if it doesn't pay off, I'll be unhappy. But hey, I'm gonna go with a risk. I'm gonna say Daniels is gonna win director here. Thing is, though, I am predicting Everything Everywhere to win 4 Golden Globes. A movie hasn't won over 3 since La La Land. But I do think it's a risk that I'm definitely willing to pay. And if it pays off, I'll be happy for the rest of my life. Anyway, we're on to the final category, Best Motion Picture Drama. The nominees are Avatar: The Way of Water, Elvis, The Fabelmans, Tar, and Top Gun: Maverick. We're going to say no to Tar. Right off the bat, we're just going to say no to Tar. But this category is also like a big fuckfest. It could literally be Avatar, it could be Elvis, it could be Fabelmans, and it could be Top Gun: Maverick. Elvis could actually, no, I think the least likely of this 4 to win is actually The Fabelmans. It's like, The Fabelmans is so The Irishman to me. I think it's 100% The Irishman. If it wins in the future, if you're watching this and it wins, I'm just gonna regret all the stuff I'm saying right now, but at the same time, like, I just think the other 3 have a better case for what the Golden Globes would pick. I know Top Gun: Maverick didn't have a director nomination, and the drama winner usually always has a director nomination, except for Bohemian Rhapsody, but we can obviously talk about why that did not get a director nomination. But Top Gun: Maverick, people just love that movie so much, and it's just such a beloved film, and it's so popular as well. I mean, I think the fact that they didn't nominate Tom Cruise means a little bit that they might not go for it, but the movie's just like, but I just can see, like, out of the 3, I could see people voting for that as number 1 the most. I think the runner-up is Elvis, because Bohemian Rhapsody won. We can't underestimate that. Actually, no, the runner-up might be Avatar, because if James Cameron wins, the movie's probably going to win. And then Elvis, I think, is number 3, because, but again, Bohemian Rhapsody. Although Bohemian Rhapsody, people just, the audience loved it a lot more, and the movie almost made $1 billion at the box office, So I think that hurts Elvis a little bit. And also, it just feels like too much of the same thing. Could it be the same thing? Yes, but it feels like too similar. I do think that Baz Luhrmann having a director nomination helps, though. Anyway, though, I'm going to go with Top Gun: Maverick here. So yeah, those are my predictions for the, those are my final Golden Globe winner predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.